It sure is weak. We have a bit of a divergence here on the delta. We're pretty weak though. Going lower. Yeah, the market's angry. Angry market. Tape feels very weak. I don't want to average into a short on the ask here. See if we can get down to 500. Sellers are thick.
1 minute remaining for the Canadian ladies dealing.
This is what happens when you give me combines. I can't trade it anymore. What a washout is right. We just dropped 100 points in the last, what, 5 minutes? 460? More than that. And well, yeah, last 10 minutes. Not even.
How close to the Canadian IBPMI?
Yeah, that's a long way away, but it could happen. Absolutely could happen. Fear is back in the markets, guys. It's been a while. Been a while. Yeah, COVID lows. Here we come. If we hit COVID lows, I'll eat my hat. Not much to do here, unfortunately. I'm going to need some hot sauce for that, Chuck.
US stocks extend full, Nasdaq down 1%.
Oh. One 1%. And Q's down one spot too, almost already.
The US stocks extend full, S&P 500 down 0. The Nasdaq down 1.1%. And the Dow down 0.7%.
We haven't had a green 1 minute candle and all right. Well, I'm not going to buy another combine. I'll trade something else here. I already hit max profit and that. Wish I would have been a little more patient out of the open. That always gets me. Why don't you guys go, Chris? Go easy on the open. Take it easy, Chris. You have all morning. You forgot to remind me of that. Came out hot and heavy. Especially when I'm not feeling great. Well, we're only 100 points away from 300 now. Thanks, Cap Daddy. Thanks, guys. Little too little, too late, don't you think? Look at the profile, guys. Thin as a thread. Kurt says I'll feel better if I give something away. I probably will. I'm not going to do it now, though. If you guys stick around to 11 o'clock, I'll give something away. How about that? Buyers finally stepping in here. Don't get too greedy. We could form a little distribution before, there it goes. Oh, man. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Deluxe says, is there some sort of news? Why the market go down? Well, if you look at this longer term chart, we can't go up every day, all day for forever. I mean, we have to have somewhat of a pullback eventually, right? I mean, right? We're only what, 2, maybe 3% from all-time highs here? Don't always need news to go down. And if you do, if you're not using a news service like Financial Juice, not an ad. Every time I talk about a company, I feel like Forrest Gump talking about his ping pong paddle. They told me to say every time I talk about my ping pong paddle, it's what I use for win everything. Market searching for new value. Bingo. And we'll find it. We'll find new value. We'll find new value. Let's see what the VIX is. VIX is at 19. Bit of a spike here, up 6%. Look at that spike in the VIX. Already seems to have spiked out a little bit 5 minutes ago. So that's interesting. Could it go higher? It absolutely could go higher. Is this just a little bounce in the big scheme of this market going to Hades? We do have a little bit of a divergence on the delta. So maybe we're forming a little value here. I'm going to go long based on the divergence and the bit of structure we have formed here. I'm long at 35. Boom. That was a nice trade. $20 points. 80 ticks in a minute. I don't know if that's market moving news. Price controls on Ozempic. Is that all he's announcing? Is that it? I mean, I understand the bigger implications, right? Like, how it could affect drug companies and pharma and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if that's going to move the needle much in our. So this would be the short, but I don't know if I want to short this early in this rotation down. We could easily get a squeeze up to the lower band. I mean, that's 70 points away. This LVN is 120 points away. So I think it's a little early to go short for me. Early. How anti-capitalist I view, what I view doesn't matter. How I view price controls really has no implication whatsoever on trading or the market. Oh. So generally speaking, rhetorically speaking, I mean, I don't know if it matters if it's anti-capitalist or not. We have a raging bull market since Trump got elected. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Is this one price control going to notch down everything that's happened? The most epic recovery in all of history in the market from the low in April in the shortest amount of time. This is not a political speech. It has nothing to do with it. These are the facts. The market seems to be digging it. We'll see what if it continues. So that was a price discovery continuation short on ES. Still very far in NQ. Maybe it's not too early to short. There it is. Ba-boom. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Now I see it, JP. Yep, RTH, price discovery continuation short. It was right there. Jake, if only somebody would develop a system that allows you to anticipate price levels and reactions at those levels. Hey, CJ, even if it is 50-50, if you manage your risk, you can still make money. If you're right just 55% of the time and you have a 1-to-1 risk to reward, you might squeeze out some profits. Minus commissions, of course. David, that's just the drawing tools and trading view. Draw that anchored VWAP, any anchored VWAP for that matter. So that we have we have some structure here. I get a rotation up. Buyer step back in. Tested that low. Buyer stepped in. Be right back. Hey. Gold's been trading between these LVNs. Look how it bounced. Boom. Boom. Um, is this the short spot? I don't know. Definitely built some structure down there. And I think it was the short spot. Dang.
Ten 13 a.m. Eastern Time, we have the EIA monthly gas change. Forecast a bill at 33 BCF, higher bill at 74 BCF.
Now we're coming up on 500 and lower band. ES is already having a bit of a return to value. We're fleshing out more of a distribution down here. Oh, it's hard to say. There's the spot. Short at 13 3/4. Stop at break even. Stop me out, break even. Back in at 11. 12 and a quarter. Stop at break even. Stopped out. It's whippy up here. It's tough to manage. The structure we put down there is no longer that significant anymore, CJ. You can see on the profile, it's just kind of a little bump along the way. Point of control I have is 70, but that's, don't just look at the number. Look at the profile structure itself. The number is actually what the platform tells you as the POC is quite irrelevant. Actually, it's what the structure actually is. I think better is why would you be thinking return to POC? You tell me that. What in this chart is telling you it should be returning to the POC? When you have a thin profile, we have a distribution here, and then pretty much thin with a little profile here. And now we're kind of in this middle void spot.
So around in 5 minutes time, expecting a natural gas change. Forecast a build of 33 BCF. Prior, a build of 74 BCF.
It's just kind of grinding out of here. Grinding on out. A little bit of a low volume pullback, or is this a reversal here? Turn to value back test. Maybe. This would be a good long spot if it was. That looked like epic VWAP Bounce short on the New York. 50 points. Look at that. Almost to the tick. The setup is VWAP Bounce short, not VWAP break. That's not a setup.
Natural gas.
Possibly. VWAP's flattening out here a bit. We could also go back down to those lows. If it's a true VWAP Bounce short, the real move is new lows. For anybody who's so inclined. Now, that's tough to do. Delta's really not joining the sell-off as much, but it's gotten a little grindy, so that's unpredictable. And then we have something happen in 10 seconds. I don't know what. And we have an initial balance. That's a good trade, Bruce. I like that. Epic. New York VWAP Bounce short. There it was. 50 points so far. Yeah, that was also IB mid, interestingly enough. So New York VWAP, it wasn't an established IB mid yet, but it was a developing IB mid. Thank you, No Diggity. Appreciate the support. There you go. You can always see what time frame I'm on with the watermark. Now it's covered by the stupid delta. Well, JB, I don't have a lot of levels, lines anywhere down here, but I sure have a lot of levels right here, right? Where's the best opportunity to trade the edge of or the inflection levels? You only want to use levels that are high probability, not just every level that you can put on your chart. Back down to the lows we go. And the truth be told, I don't know where price is going to formally reverse. I trade every setup the same. I scalp the reaction. I'm not looking for the reversal ever. And one could argue we almost reacted at every single one of these price levels before it either continued or reversed. No, I don't use market profile. I use the volume profile. I don't really see any buyers stepping in here yet. Not quite Texas. It's the market will continue with its current activity. If we're in a balanced market, there is no direction. So you can expect rotational conditions, not directional conditions. So close. I encourage you to stick around for group coaching today at 12:30. We're going to go over the principles. Yeah, that'd be a nice. Yeah, almost 100-point move from the lower band. Back down to lows. We're about to break these lows and go lower. Oof. All those longs just got triggered. There's your Madonna. I'll take 96. Be very careful here. It could very well keep going from here. Oof. Maybe we'll get a back test. Nope. I'm gonna get out. I could get repositioned. Out. Madonna said no. Hell no. That's what Madonna said. You ain't touching this. Can't touch this. This is the MC Hammer. Oh, the fact that the delta's going straight down and tick strike is maximum momentum to the downside. So the tape is going wild with sellers. Aside from that, I don't know. Nice, JJ. Good job. Tick strike's angry. Good job, JJ. Now, do we rip out all these late shorts and then continue lower? I think we do. We'll look to get short on this pop here. Short at 78.25. I'll add if we go back up to IB, and that will be my invalidation point. Well, I just top tick that. 20 points here. See if we can hit new lows. $75 ticks here, 80 ticks. Trying to be patient. Let this thing work. I'm going to take it. Nice when it works, right, JP? Lower, lower, lower. Who's loading up at 300? Pulls a Drysdale, adding in pretty heavy to recover. Thanks, JP, I think. Some buyer support here. Might get a counter rotation. Some absorption. Long at 47.75. If we go lower, I'm out of this thing. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Didn't hit my stop either. Bull bear, 10-point stop on a day like today? Absolutely. These 1 minute candlesticks, right? This 1 minute candlestick was 90 points, 80 points. This little one was 33 3 points. 10 points is way too tight. Nice, Andrew. Good job. Well done, sir. Building some structure down here. We got a let me try the long again. 45. $45, stop at 37. $10 points. Let's go for 20. Yes. You can definitely see some buyers there, and we have a divergence on the CVD, right? The CVD is at a double bottom, whereas we made a lower low on the chart. Roman says, I've got $24 left in my funded next account drawdown. Do you think it's possible to recover, or the account is already doomed? Well, I would say that would be an incredible feat if you were able to pull that account out of a $24 left drawdown. That would be quite possibly one of the most impressive things I could imagine doing, but that's just my opinion. I'm just one man. So if I had to vote and you held a gun up to my head, I would say that account's probably pretty doomed. On the other hand, I'd say good risk management. At least you left yourself $24 in drawdown. I don't know that I would ever do that. I'd be like, this thing is gone. It either blows my account or not. Kaboom. Nice, Mr. Trader Mick. Passed his take profit trader evaluation with that short trade. Good job. You guys are really optimistic. I'll give you that. Micro your way back to 1K. All right. I'm not into selling false hopes. I'm a little more of a realist. I think we can do some incredible things, but also within the realm of realism. We have an interesting low volume node down here at 90 to 400. I would say that's the line in the sand. We start trading above that, we can get back up the lower band. Otherwise, guys, it's shorts from here. Shorts from here on Unless we hit a much higher time frame level. And what is that? 300? Actually, we're not far from it, are we? 300? Pretty close. I wonder if that was the buy. People front running 300. That is also very possible. 285. What is that? Yesterday's low? $81 was yesterday. $81's down here, right? So this is yesterday's low down here. 83. I'm gonna need, guys. I think we're gonna need a bigger profile. I like 290. I'm going between 280 and 290. I'm afraid they're front running this thing. Damn them.
The Philadelphia Semiconductor Index falls 2.4%.
Do we even want to try and get in here? I don't know that we do. Oh man, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
So reminder at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, expecting comment to be Fred's bar. She's speaking in a moderated discussion on community development, faithfully led virtual event. No text, Q&A is expected with a moderator. Also expecting comments from Fred Williams, who's speaking from the GoFly University Institute for Monetary and Financial Stability in Frankfurt. Text and Q&A is expected with a moderator. And Trump will speak over announcements. Sources say Russian oil trades at steepest discounts in India and China for about a year amid Western sanctions.
I think it looks like we're we're forming a balance area here, a micro distribution. That's how I'm reading it. So no. Right, so we got value area high, value area low. This is what I see. And we can do this, and we got to see this or this. Now, price is clearly on the heavier side. So they could be absorbing on the ask. What does that tell us, Chuck? More position taking? Oh, going back up? Like right now or like eventually? It's going to go back up sooner or later. Today. Okay. You willing to put your money behind that? I don't know. There's nothing in our system that tells us that. So our system is saying price discovery continuation to the downside as we continue to take out low after low. No, there is no monthly VWAP. We're still in the first 5 days of the weekly VWAP is way up here at 768, and there is no monthly VWAP. Monthly and weekly are the same right now. Oh, so previous months and monthly VWAP. We have to be very specific, otherwise we don't know what we're talking about. Oh, supposedly he's announcing price controls on Ozempic, so we might go to the moon. What's up, Corey?
So a reminder, in 5 minutes' time, we're expecting comments from Fedbar, who's speaking in a moderated discussion on community development at the St. Louis Fed virtual event. No text, Q&A is expected with the moderator. Also expecting comments from Fed William, who's speaking at the Goffard University Institute for Monetary and Financial Stability in Frankfurt. Text and Q&A is expected with the moderator. Also due is Trump making an announcement on weight loss drugs. There is a video on the feed for those interested.
I'm sure there'll be a short squeeze sooner or later. How was family lunch? Hubby's birthday week. Well, that's nice. Tell Mr. Alley happy birthday. This looks pretty weak to me. And also, what do we know about trending days? What's usually a big sign of a trending day? An early sign of a trending day. Pop quiz. Opens at the high of the regular trading hours. And look at that. Doesn't have to, LJ. Doesn't have to. That's if you follow the system, there's no reason you should have a blown account on a trending day because we have setups for trending days. So if you're enforcing, you're not reading the market context right, and you're putting in the wrong setups, the wrong time, in the wrong market condition, that's more the trader's fault, not the system's fault. Every bounce attempt has been met by more sellers, and now we're just kind of bleeding out. We can pick up accelerate from here, but I don't see a whole lot of buyers jumping in to join this party to the upside. Not yet, anyway. That could change. Could change. Trade the chart that's in front of me, not the market I want. I want a giant V-shaped explosive upside. So I'm going to position here long because that's what I want. Contrary to anything in the system that tells us contrary.
You should shortly expect a comment from the first bar of Williams and Trump.
I'll be right back.
10 seconds. Comments moving from Bank of England space. The latest inflation rates are good, but we thought Bain says we have to watch AI evaluations very carefully. Bain says talks with Farage cordial and tend to serve out term. AI could be next productivity style movement.
I don't know, guys. This sure looks like a trend down to me. It's like trying to short the whole way up. Buy the whole way down. There is a lot of trading day left to go to. It is only 11 o'clock. We'll do a giveaway here in a couple minutes. We have group coaching at 12:30. That looks like an unfinished auction to me. Maybe not. I do not trade London. I am sleeping during London. It is in the middle of the night here. I'm in the United States. I trade The United States stock market during the United States trading hours. U.S. stocks, U.S. market, U.S. hours. If you're going to trade London, and we have some London traders, yeah, definitely go through the course, read the book. I'll do both, Coin Surfer. At this point, though, the lower band kind of lines up with value area low. We could get a short there, but also might be a short squeeze at sooner or later. Welcome to our new members. Yeah, you're not the only London trader. We have a lot of traders over in England and the United Kingdom and throughout Europe, Scandinavia, Germany, Spain. We have a lot of traders in Australia, New Zealand. Yeah, where's everybody from? Why doesn't everybody do a quick check-in? Where's everybody from? Bunch of Floridians. Got Tampa, Sarasota, New Zealand, Georgia, the state, or Georgia, the country? Tony's from Sweden. We have another Tony from Finland, I think. I thought he was Finnish. Texas Yeti might be from Texas. Have you ever seen Forrest Gump? And then we had Texas. He was from Detroit. We had some of the finest men in the military serving in my unit. We had Dallas. He was from Detroit. Forget the other ones. All right, so now we've formed this distribution here. We're going to come back up to one of these lower bands sooner or later, and we have a low volume node as well right there. So that will be interesting. That's what it was. Texas. I'm not sure where Texas come from. So this will be interesting. IB low, back test maybe. Tough. It's such a wide range here. This is like 100-point range, right? Big, fat old range here. Tough to trade. I would expect this distribution is going to hold, so I'm going to look for the short. Now we do have buyers stepping in here. We might get a short squeeze first. Short at 62. Out. Quick couple points because the momentum is against me here. It's about 10 points there. Doesn't take much to get 10 points in this type of range, in this type of volatility. I missed the 300 trade. I was too busy yapping. And I didn't see anything in the chat. Still like the short up here. It could go all the way to 412, though. That's the problem. Yep, we have a lot of gold traders. I trade more NQ than I trade gold, but we have a lot of gold traders in this mix. A lot. And you can join the gold room where they're often trading gold and trading this system with gold. You have access to that as a premium member. That was a good short location because we are in a well-defined distribution. If you guys are looking for the big bounce up, man. Gold London trade. I'm going to make a t-shirt for our gold London traders. It's going to look like this. I think there's going to be a possible good short in here somewhere. The likelihood the day ends where it started. Well, if you ask Chuck, he thinks we're going back up today. We're going to recover this whole 1.6 negative red day. Chuck set new all-time highs by noon. So well, there's something about the way you see the market, Ali. This is a pretty weak day, guys. This is weak. We might go down 2%. That show is so old. I used to love Perfect Strangers, man. All those 80s shows. Full House, Step by Step, The Hogan Family, Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, Alf, Growing Pains. And we go even further back. What's the one with Michael J. Scott? What was that one? Married with Children, Family Ties. That was it. Yep. Saved by the Bell, different stroke. So many good shows. I was a big fan of 90210, actually. I don't know why. Maybe because I was like turning into a teenager when that show was out. I thought it was cool. Thought it was like old. Then when Kelly Kapowski came on 90210, because everybody had a crush on Kelly Kapowski. Come on now. This is like her adult version. Oh, is she? I wonder what she's doing now. Oh yeah, we've been in this distribution now since 10:38. So the last 40 minutes almost. Oh, that's nice, honey. I like that. All right, guys, we're going to do a giveaway, and then we're going to wrap up because we have group coaching at 12:30. I would encourage you to attend. We're going to go over the VWAP Wave System principles. We're going to go over the stream deck layout, how that all works. We're going to be giving away a Apex Trader funding account. I've gotten a couple payouts on my 50K, still trading it. My 50K PA. Let me pull it up, actually. I've been trading this thing like an animal. This is my 50K. It's got $4,400 in profits and it's ready for another payout. So this will be 6K in payouts from this 50K, which I can request in a couple of days here. So this one's doing really well. Actually, I have this in my TradeZella. I had one bad day in this thing, but I managed to actually only give up half my profits. So I was still in the game. I've been really consistent in this thing just to show you guys what it looks like. All right, that's my equity curve. That was my big loss day. I went from 7,000 in profits to 55. So almost 2,200 bucks I took right there. But overwhelmingly very consistent. There's that big loss day. So far, this is this month. I didn't upload today or yesterday. So it's even higher than this. And then if we go back a month, look at October. I think I started trading in September. Yeah, look at September. All right, so this is Apex Trader Funding. You can get payouts in this, guys. It's kind of funny because we've been ragging on Apex because they deny payouts for breaking some of these strict rules. But what I'm finding is I'm a little more strict with my risk management in my Apex account. And crazy, I don't know, call it a coincidence, but I'm having some of the best longevity in this account with the stricter rules because I know I'm not getting paid out if I let my trade go deeper than 30% red on my drawdown, right? So I'm much more inclined to cut it than hold on or increase my size. So there might be something to that. There might be. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not making the argument one way or the other, but it sure seems that way. All right, so the word for today is going to be Apex. Apex, A-P-E-X. Put that in the chat. Give you guys a couple of minutes. Apex in the chat is going to enter you in to win an evaluation of any size you would like. Any size you would like. Get that word apex in the chat. Give you another minute. Apex is the word. APEX. Yeah, head on over to YouTube, guys, please. Head on over to YouTube, smash it, actuate, press the button, whatever works for you. Head on over, like the video so we can get more of these to give away. Don't forget to like. Thank you, guys.
US Postal Register order doesn't schedule 10%.
We're going to break that 300 level. All right, guys, 30 more seconds. Apex in the chat. And somebody here in about 1 minute is going to be the owner of a brand new Apex Trader Funding evaluation. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, the doors are closed. The doors is closed. Thank you for participating. Oops. Put it here. All right, here we go. ChatGPT has to think. Drum roll, please. Natural Trader 3832. You are the winner. Everybody had an equal chance of winning. Good job, Natural Trader. Congratulations. All you have to do. Is that you, Jimmy? Are you Natural Trader? Who here is the Natural Trader?
Just a reminder, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we're expecting the US four-week Fed auction.
Okay, nice. All right, all you got to do is message me, Jimmy, on Discord.
Feds Williams says the natural rate of interest is hard to pin down.
Yeah, it did test that bottom, but we have a distribution, right? So we're still fading the value area extremes until we break out of this distribution contextually. Well, there's natural traders, like implying natural talent, innate ability to trade. Then we have the natural trader. This is somebody who likes to go out into the wild with a Starlink and trade, one with nature, with the trees and the grass and the leaves. So I think that's what Jimmy is. Perfect. Now we have a triple bottom.
Still work to do.
Test. We bounced very anemically from that level. If we drop out of here fast, I would expect more downside. But if we grind, I would just expect us to continuously flesh out this distribution that we currently have trading here. Build a bigger distribution. Could be trapping shorts here. You don't know. I'm not biased. You're biased. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here because I got group coaching in an hour. I'm going to eat some lunch, get my head on straight before we do that. So have a great day, traders. Come and join us in the group coaching, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're a free member, you can join with a free trial. Come join us. We're going to be going over the VWAP Wave principles and Stream Deck. Hope to see you there. If you're going to trade in the meantime, head on over to one of the voice channels. You can trade NQ or Gold or ES with other fellow VWAP Wave System traders. Collaborate, share your mic, share your screens, learn from each other. I encourage you to do so. And we'll be up at 12:30. We have evening Asia stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come see us for that. I'll be streaming live, watching the pre-Asia Open, looking at Gold and NQ. And then that's it. Tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. in the premium Discord for New York Open, 10 a.m. on YouTube. Have a wonderful day, traders. And remember, manage your risk, stay sharp, and hopefully I'll see you guys later.